everyone, and welcome to the Sand Creek Athletic Complex for CTN's live presentation of high school softball. Today's matchup brings you the Coon Rapids Cardinals against the Warriors from Two Rivers. Howie Shapiro alongside a special guest, John Hauschild. John, welcome to the broadcast. We're glad to have you here. You have a daughter on the team. You've been around this team. Thanks for joining us on the broadcast today.
This is a great deal. It's tremendous. It's going to be a great night for softball.
It's going to be fun. It's weather's a little iffy.
It's not sunny, but
nope. But
it's always sunny when you're playing softball.
We're playing some ball. Cardinals, obviously the home team, so they will be in the field first. There you see Sophia Bach. She's going to start on the mound for Coon Rapids.
Senior, great gal.
Yeah, we did the preview, John, and she did a nice job during her interview. There is the batting order that's going to face her. Leading off, playing third, Brendan Christofferson. At short, Danny Shields. Kylie Rail behind the plate. Grace Reitz is on the mound. Cece Bunju Jones is playing second base. Addison Estall over at first. Kira Sattler in right. Matea Landy in left. And Nola Fisher in the ninth spot in center field. And the defense for the Cardinals. We're going to see across, there's Kendall Karen, Callie Powell, Addie Folks in the outfield. Over at third base, Ava Kellis, shortest, Pacey Olson. Annalie Anderson will be at second base. Kinley Cargero at first. And we talked about Sophia Bach on the mound and Layla Meyer behind the plate for the 2-17 Coon Rapids Cardinals. 11-8 are the Two River Warriors. Two Rivers, John, used to be Henry Sibley, and they've changed their name to Two Rivers.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, we're here to educate you.
Thank you, Howie. I mean, it's going to be a great night for the girls. Let's see some defense.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. Bryn Christopherson is going to lead it off for the Warriors. Warriors already had their section meetings. They're going to be the sixth seed in their section. They're going to be facing Eastview on Monday. Their section starts early before Coon Rapids. I know Coon Rapids, I believe, starts Wednesday.
That's a tough seed to walk into,
yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Cardinals have been playing a lot of games over and over again.
Oh, yeah. Pitches outside for a ball, 2-0. That pitch is up high. 3-0 count. And Sophia in danger of putting the leadoff hitter on with a free pass. We'll see if Christofferson has the take here or if she's got free to swing. And that is now 4 straight pitches and a walk to start the game, John.
It's a tough way to start, but gotta keep your head in the game.
Well,
right?
And I know you know these girls. They keep their heads up. They haven't had the season that they've wanted, but they're doing their best. Danny Shields is going to bat second. She's the shortstop. That ball gets past. Christofferson is going to easily make it to second. There's the throw down to make sure she stays at the bag.
Keep her honest.
0-1 is the count. Runner at second, nobody out. Warriors looking to see if they can open the scoring here in the top half of the first. And that one gets by as well. They're in danger of getting a run here with a couple of wild pitches. There you see it again, just getting away from Layla Meyer behind the plate.
That's tough. That's tough.
Well, you know, again, you gotta make sure you get to the plate. You gotta play good defense. So it's gonna test the Cardinals here early, John.
You gotta do your job, right?
Yep.
On both aspects.
Yep.
Right?
Absolutely. 3-0 is the count. Nice in there for a pitch. She tosses her bat, thinking that she got the free pass, but
that was a strike.
Yeah, no, it was definitely
a
strike.
Great strike.
Yeah, you can hear it from the official, and big smile on her face as she's coming back to the plate. Nice pitch.
And we got that on camera. That's great.
Well, hopefully we get them all on camera. Big swing and a miss there.
Big swing.
Makes it 3-2.
Now you got to reel it in here.
That pitch is high, so it's going to put runners at the corners with nobody out.
It's a tough situation for the Cardinals. It's happened a lot. Now comes down to great pitching, or
well, we'll see. We'll see.
Or you pick someone off. Right?
I mean, well, if you can, that's not so easy to do. But we'll see what she offers to Kaylee Rawl here, the catcher. And that pitch is high, but Meyer able to make sure she keeps it in her glove.
Yeah. Great catcher. Great catcher.
That pitch is high as well, and there's the throw down. They're going to try and get her from third, but she's not going to fall for that one. Christofferson over at third, but now you've got runners at second and third, nobody out. An opportunity here for Rawl, if she can, to kind of break things open a little bit. That pitch is a ball. It's 3-0, sorry.
3-0.
Nice pitch there.
That's
she
a
needed
great
that.
pitch.
Yeah, she needed that pitch quite obviously. Makes it 3-1.
That's a great pitch. Sometimes it takes a little settling in. Right?
Well, you're right, and it's, and it's not the greatest conditions weather-wise, obviously. So you kind of have popped up high. Meyer not able to bring it in. That would have been a great opportunity to get that first out. Unfortunately, she's not able to get under it.
Yeah, that's a tough one there. All right. 3-2. Here we go.
Ball hit sharply right to Anderson, but that's going to score a run. But the Cardinals needed that out.
They got the out.
So they're going to get a runner at third. Annalie Anderson making the play over at second. The throw over to Karger for the first out of the inning. Grace Reitz, the starting pitcher tonight for the Warriors. An opportunity to help her own cause, see if she can get an additional run. That ball is high.
And the first lefty of the night.
I think the leadoff hitter was a lefty too. Karger playing that line to see if make sure she doesn't try to hit something down the right field line. Nice pitch.
That's a great pitch.
Yeah.
That was
able to take something off of that a little bit. Keeps the count at 1-1. Another nice pitch, fastball in there for a strike. Makes it 1-2. First time tonight she's been ahead in the count.
That's great.
Yep.
She's working. A senior.
Well, it is senior night. We didn't get a chance to talk about that.
Ooh.
Just a little bit outside. Last year, if you remember, if you were here last year for senior night, that was the night it was the weather was very bad, and they ended up calling the game. They couldn't get the game in.
Thunderstorms.
Yep.
It's terrible for the kids.
Ball
there
hit
goes.
On the ground ball over to Kellis. She tries to go home, can't get there, and the Warriors are going to score a second run And Reitz is able to get over to second, so she'll be at second, just one away.
Now batting for 2 Rivers, number 2, CC Bungie Jones.
CC Bunju Jones. There you see the play down to Ava Kellis. She's going to go to third on that. We're going to have a courtesy runner. Erica Ekman, number 13, is going to run at second for Bunju Jones.
Great pitch.
Pitch is in there for a strike. Again, they just want to get out of the inning without any additional runs scored if possible. Just one away. Runner at second. Jones at the plate. Bunju Jones at the plate. That ball a little low. I'm not sure if that was an attempted throw down or just not a good throw back to the pitcher, but nonetheless, fortunately, the runner did not advance.
Nothing hurt there.
Nope.
Well, for Coon Rapids, it's been a rough year.
It's been a tough year for him, you know.
But there's a lot of young kids and a lot of kids growing in the program.
Yep. Well,
right?
and that's what you want. You want to be able to grow that program. Ground ball back to Kellis. Kellis throw across the diamond.
Great throw.
Yep. And Karger able to dig it out, but
2 outs for Cardinals.
Yep. But Ekman able to get over to third with 2 away. Correct. And I'll just get that third out, get out of the inning, get back to the plate, see if you can.
But
get some of those runs back.
Like we were talking earlier, Howie, it's been tough.
Yep.
Right? And
yep.
A lot of young kids.
Yep.
And nothing wrong with that. That means the program's growing.
Exactly. As an Estall, the first base minder at the plate, first pitch is low. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you know, you want to grow the program. You're going to try and mix the youth with some of the experience and hope some of that experience kind of
get the
pays
youth
off.
Involved, right?
Yep.
There's a great
nice
pitch.
Floater pitch for a strike.
Great pitch.
1-1 is the count.
Here we go. This is tough here. 1-1. Let's get out of the inning.
Big swing and a miss.
With a changeup. That's a great change.
Yeah, nice. Took something off that pitch, and now all of a sudden you're ahead of the count. If you can get out of the inning with just 2 runs, I think that's pretty good the way the game has started.
And then you get the belly in the fire, right?
Yep.
In the dugout.
Yep.
Get the girls going, right?
That big swing and miss.
There we go.
We're out of the inning. But the Warriors strike first. It's 2-0 after the top of the first. We're going to be right back with the Cardinals coming to bat after this. Just 1 hit allowed so far, but 2 runs scored. Start the action here in the bottom half of the first. Cardinals trailing 2-0. Been an opportunity to get their licks at the plate.
We got number 2 coming up, Callie Powell, a captain for the team.
Yep. There you see the batting order. Callie Powell is going to lead it off in center. Kinley Karger at first. Pacey Olsen is short. Lila Meyer behind the plate, batting 4th. 5th is Ava Kellis, Annalie Anderson, Sophia Bach at 7. Now you see the rest of the lineup.
That's a great eye
Karen
by
and
her.
Folks.
Don't take it. It's always hard to be the leadoff hitter, you know?
Yeah, but the leadoff hitters like to, you put the leadoff hitters that have the opportunity to get on base, have some speed.
You always want speed and
Well, you want to.
determination,
Yeah.
but it's also a lot of pressure,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Pitch is low for a ball. Count to 1-1. Pitch fouled off. So that means Reed's ahead in the count at 1-2. Pitch is high.
Great eye.
Now you got to make sure you swing at those that you feel you can hit. 2-2. To Powell.
There we go. We got a player on base. It's a great deal.
Now batting for Coon Rapids, number 88.
There's defense across the outfield. Mateo Landy in left, Nola Fisher in center, Kira Sattler in right. Britton Christofferson is at the hot corner. Danny Shields at short. CC Bunju Jones at second. Addison Estal tries to lay down a bunt. You saw Addison Estal over at first. Reitz and Kaylee were all behind the plate.
Kinley has played some games, does do JV, but she's a great attribute
Nice
to
bunt
the
put
varsity.
down. You're going to get the out, but the lead runner is going to get to second. Reitz coming off the plate, throwing to a stall for out number 1 here, but the Cardinals have a runner in scoring position.
Now we got number 7 coming up,
Number 7.
Pacey Olson,
Yeah, Pacey Olson.
one of the captains.
Yeah, the younger player, but boy, I'll
Younger
tell
player.
you, her enthusiasm is great.
She came from baseball, and her average right now is .34, and that's a great average.
Yep. I know Pacey hit a home run in the game, actually, that I missed, unfortunately, but Joe.
Only a home run for Coon Rapids this year.
Yep. Swing and a miss. Makes it 1-2 the count to Pacey.
She's a great teammate and great person in the locker room. Great kid.
Well, that's the kind of leader you want.
Yeah.
And swing and a miss gets behind her. We're all going to throw over to the stall.
It's a draw third strike.
But Powell, but Powell's going to get over to third, excuse me. So with 2 away, Cardinals trying to see if they can cut this lead in half.
They got Layla coming up here.
Layla Meyer, the catcher for the Cardinals.
She got a great average.
What's she hitting?
.365.
So 365. First pitch in for a strike. You know, when you play a team like this, you haven't seen them, so you don't know how they play. You haven't seen their pitchers throw typically. So usually first time through the lineup, you're kind of trying to figure out that pitcher. Nice shot, but down to the third baseman, Christofferson.
Nothing you can do about that.
It was hit right to the right to the third base minder, and that's going to do it for inning number 1. Cardinals do get a base runner, but Strander at third. And after 1 full complete inning, Two Rivers 2, Coon Rapids nothing.
Did you know major recreational equipment like RVs, campers, converted buses, and boats are allowed on residential property in Coon Rapids? But you are limited to 2 items that must be registered and operable. And any vehicle parked at a home for more than 12 hours must not exceed a certain size. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
Welcome back to Sand Creek Athletic Complex, where the Cardinals are here on senior night. We've completed one inning of play. They are trailing the Warriors from Two Rivers by a 2-0 score. It's been kind of a weird weather day. We've had a lot of rain. It's a little raw here compared to the 90s we had at the beginning of the week.
It goes from rain, sunshine to rain, right?
Absolutely. It's Minnesota for you.
But it's still a great day to play ball.
Any day is a good day to play ball. That is a strike to Sattler to start the inning. Rain's coming down a little bit now. That pitch is inside. We'll even the count at 1-1. Pitch fouled off. Bach ahead in the count, 1-2.
This is tough weather for the girls to play in.
Well, you know, I know they wanted to get this in. It's the last game of the season, regular game of the season before playoffs start. Pitch is low. Evens the count at 2-2.
But you got to remember, it's an outdoor game, right?
It's definitely an outdoor game. Ball hits sharply down the first base line, but it's going to go foul. Count will remain 2-2.
Or you're hoping in this situation you take advantage and get the strike and move on to the next batter.
Well, that's the idea. Hit the short to Pacey Olson. She's going to bobble a little bit, throw across the diamond. It is in time. Nice play by Carger to get out number one here.
That's one.
Two more.
Right?
Two more.
And then you get a hit again. It's always fun when you hit.
There you see just a little bit of a bobble there, but she was able to regroup and throw over to first.
Yeah, Pacey's a great kid out there, and she does really good at that shortstop position.
Yep. Mattea Landy, the left fielder, up for the Warriors. That floated a little bit high. Counts 2-0 on Landy.
You know, the one thing when you're playing in this kind of conditions, you're not taught how to play in rain, right? So,
well, because typically you don't play ball typically in rain. Pitch is
so it's tough.
high. Yep.
So it's tough.
Yep, it is.
Right?
Yep, absolutely.
Especially for the outfielders.
Yep.
You're standing out there, and the fans are standing out here, right?
Yeah.
But we show up for the kids.
Yes,
right?
you do. 3-0 is the count. It's a pop-up. Underneath it is Meyer, but that's going to fall for a base hit. There's a little miscommunication. That will be a base hit for Landy. A little miscommunication between Bach and Meyer on who was going to get that, and it fell in between them, John. And you can see a base hit there.
That's a tough one.
Well, yep.
That's one in the business you got to have.
Yep.
Right?
Well, you would hope so.
That's a freebie.
Well, it's two-way. Just trying to get out. Worry about the batter at the plate and get out of the inning. That's Nola Fisher, the center fielder for the Warriors.
Could be the wind. There's a lot of wind here.
Well, it's just kind of a raw, rainy, crummy day.
It's a beautiful Minnesota day.
Oh yeah. Pitch up high, 2-0.
I can't be the greatest Cardinal fan, all the time.
Oh,
But
sure
you know what I
can.
mean?
Oh, sure you can.
We love our Cardinals.
We do love our
right?
Cardinals, absolutely.
That's a great pitch.
Pitch a little low.
Real low. Great pitch, though. That's where I like to see the Cardinals throw someone out at second.
And that's ball 4. So we're going to have runners at first and second with 2 away. The Warriors looking to see if they can extend their 2-0 lead here. Go back to the top of the order with Bryn Christofferson.
You got a great catcher at hand here and a great pitcher. You got to turn the momentum here. That's what I'd say.
First
right?
pitch, yep. First pitch in for a strike. Again, trying to hit that outside corner, but that's going to be a little bit too far outside.
It's always tough.
Oh, they called a
pitching.
strike. Did they call a strike on that one?
I think they did.
I thought that was a little outside, but we'll take it. 1-1.
Yeah.
That pitch is going to be high.
This
2-1.
This deal favors the catcher because you have an open shot at second or third, right?
Well, you've got you have an
For
opportunity
the throw down, right?
Well, yeah, but I don't know if they're gonna throw down in this situation. Nice pitch in for a
That's
strike.
great pitch. Unbelievable. It's tough. It's tough to make those calls, right?
Yep.
Because there's risk reward, right? Risk reward.
In everything you do. That pitch also a little bit high, so we're sitting at 3-2, an opportunity for the Warriors to try and load the bases here with 2 away. For the shortstop, Danny Fields, who's on deck. Oh, Sophia's got to come with a good pitch here. And unfortunately, that's going to be a walk. That is going to load him up for Danny Shields.
Now I got options here.
Pitch is high to start this at bat. 1-0. Walked her first time up. That's just a little bit high.
No. That was a high one.
That was a little high.
A little high.
A little high. That pitch a little bit outside to go to 3-0.
Little outside. That's a great pitch.
Well, it's got to have that pitch, John. You know, as at 3-0, you can't afford. He's got no place to put her.
No.
Got to come with a strike on that one.
You have to. As a batter,
Well,
it's okay to look at it.
Well, no, you
right?
you probably should look at it in that situation. And that pitch is high, so that's going to walk in a run with 2 away. That's going to make it 3-0 in favor of the Warriors. And we're going to have a meeting at the mound. Coach Nelson's going to take a walk and talk to Bach. Trying to calm her down a little bit.
Yeah, settle the kids down, right?
Yeah, that's what that is. That's what you want to do. Settle them down a little bit. You know, she's seeing things from a different angle by being in the dugout.
Same as us, right?
Yep. Yep. Well, that's the end of the meeting, and had her talk with the girls, and Bases loaded and two away, but
Number 10, Kaylee Ross.
he's going to have to pitch to Kaylee Rawl. I'm sorry, one away. My bad.
Well, just do your work here and get out of this inning.
In for a strike.
That's a great way to start.
Well, it's the way
right?
you want. After that meeting at the mound, you get an opportunity to come back and throw your first pitch to.
I mean,
a pretty good batter.
It's tough when you got runners everywhere, right?
Yeah.
But you got to suck it up and do your job,
Well,
right?
no, you just
do
gotta
your
get
job.
outs. Got to get outs.
Got to get outs and do your job, right?
There's
There's another great one.
The throw down is going to get away, and we're going to get another run coming home. Throw to the plate. Won't be on time. And Fisher will score from third to make it 4-0. There you saw it. Throw isn't where it needed to be. That's going to be an error on the catcher, which allows a run.
That's a tough one, but you're not out of this game, right?
A lot of time left. A lot of innings ahead.
You got great pitchers. You got great ball players behind you. Let them do their job, right?
Well, we'll see.
That's the tough part,
That's the
right?
tough part.
That's the tough part, right?
Yep.
That's the tough part as a catcher and a pitcher is having people behind you that you trust in.
Pitch is fouled off. Well, I'll have an opportunity to see if she has a chance to break it open. Runners at the corners with one away.
Well,
that pitch is high. And they're going to take the free base easily because they're not going to throw from it this situation with
you shouldn't.
already down 4-0.
You shouldn't.
Runners at second and third. They get two runners in scoring position, and again, but we talked about an opportunity to see if they can break this game open with a base hit, and that gets away from her, but not a lot of space.
Great job by the catcher there on that play.
Not a lot of space between the backstop and home plate, so it doesn't get a chance to score a run from that. Unlike
just
other fields that we do ball games at, where there's a little bit of real estate between home plate and the fence.
Yeah.
That pitch is high, so we're gonna get a free pass again. Now that'll load them up.
Load them up. This is a tough deal here for the Cardinals.
Well, they just have to stop the bleeding. Grace Reitz, an opportunity to help her own cause, the pitcher for the Warriors. In for a strike.
They come back with a great strike. That's great.
Yeah.
Hey, just so you know, Howie, it's great to be on the broadcast with you.
Nice to be on the broadcast with you as well. Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's a great honor.
Well, I don't know about an honor.
It's an honor, and I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And CTN, great people.
Thank you. Well, we have fun doing what we do. 1-1 is the count to Reitz. That's up a little high. And these Two Rivers batters, they'll wait for their pitches. Unfortunately, we're seeing more walks than we need to see, and Reitz.
And that's tough. That's tough for the Cardinals, right?
Yep.
And you got to work through it, right?
Inside, going to make it 3-1.
This is tough for all the kids, right?
Well,
when it happens like that, it's tough.
Losing's never easy, obviously.
Well, it's not about losing. It's having faith in your players, right?
Pitch is fouled off.
And your fellow teammates.
Right. Well, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they all do. 3-2 is the count.
Here we go. 3-2. Let's get a tight one in here and
Get that pitch fouled out. Doing a good job of keeping her at bat alive.
that's a good pitch.
Well, she's gonna have to offer something good, and she's gonna try and drive a ball here in this situation. So I know Sophia wants to try and work the inside or outside portion of the plate. However, at 3-2, she's in danger of walking, and she does, and walks in another run. So that will make it 5-0 in favor of the Warriors. Still with one away, still with bases loaded.
Now batting number 2, CC Bengu.
Lower down. Here we go. Yeah, it's a tough one when you do that. I mean,
Brings up the second baseman, CC Banju Jones. That pitch is a little bit low.
great pitch.
Yep, comes back with that strike to even the count at 1-1.
Tremendous pitch. That's great, right?
Absolutely, it's a strike.
Keep you in it, right?
Yep. Pitch down in the dirt, makes it 2-1. Ooh, hit sharply down the third baseline, foul.
That was a hard line drive there. Yeah. If that's fair.
Well, I mean,
Kellis
had an opportunity, obviously, if it would have been fair, but it was hit with some smoke on it.
Well, it got some mustard on it.
Yeah, it evens the count at 2-2. That pitch is up. That's gonna go to a full count. And again, no place to put him. Got to come with a money pitch here.
Yeah, it's got to be money, right?
Yep.
It's got to be the pitch.
That pitch was a good pitch, and
that was
coming over a really good opportunity for Karen over in left, but just couldn't get there in time. That ball did hang up a little bit. Just going to be a long foul. Count still 3-2. Cardinals trying to see what they can do about stop the bleeding here. Just one away.
They got it.
Already down by 5.
You got to sneak away here.
And that pitch is high, and another free pass. That'll make it 6-0. I don't think she realized the count was 3-2.
Now batting for Two Rivers, number 8, Addison Estall.
Addison Estall, the first base minder for the Warriors, as we're gonna think it's just a players-only meeting at the mound for the Cardinals. Just kind of teammates getting each other trying on the same page.
You got to regroup. You got to evaluate what's happening and bring the kids in, right?
Well, you just want to get outs. You want to get out of the inning. You're having a tough season. You want you're down 6-0, coming off a loss to Champlain Park last game 10-0. You want to be able to limit the run production, and you want to be able to hit the ball too.
Exactly,
obviously.
and you got to stay engaged, right?
Ball's high. Yep.
You got to stay engaged. It's tough, right?
Yep.
It's really tough when it starts breaking down, right?
Yep.
It's tough.
Yep.
And it's easy for us wearing headsets to talk about it, but
pitch is low down in the dirt. 2-0.
you got to get out of the inning.
Well,
you got to.
They're believe me, they're trying.
I know, right?
They're trying.
I'm not saying they're not trying.
No, I know you're not. I know. Pitch is high, makes it 3-0. And that's going to be ball 4.
That was a great pitch.
Wasn't good enough, unfortunately, for the Cardinals. The official didn't see it that way. And that's going to make it 7-0 now with one away. Bases still loaded for Kira Sattler. Ball is a little high inside.
She stands in there looking like Babe Ruth here, you know, just a great stance. I got to pitch to her.
And there's where you come back with a good pitch, gets that strike, evens the count at 1-1.
Good strike.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. What may have been a ball, but she offered at it and fouled it off. Puts the count at 1-2.
1-2 it should be.
Yep. That'll be a big out if they can get her at the plate here.
Yeah, gotta get this one.
There it is.
There it is.
Yep.
Called strike.
Yeah.
What a great
Well,
pitch.
I'll tell you what, Sophia really needed that, and that's a huge
What a
out.
great pitch.
Well, it was just it was the pitch that she had to have, and she got it.
Watch that one.
Mattia
That's
Landy.
beautiful.
Yep.
That's beautiful.
Yep. Ball's down in the
That's
dirt.
what you. Hey, that's what you teach
Well, that's what
in
you
the
want.
off training.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Right.
Yep. Another ball down in the dirt, 2-0.
We gotta get this one, Cardinals, and we walk away.
And a
There you
swing and a
go.
miss.
There
Makes
we
it
go.
2-1.
There we go.
That ball is high. It's going to tough situation now at 3-1. Now Sophia's got to come back with a strong pitch like she had for that strikeout.
Get her thrown at the dirt, right?
That
Ooh.
is a ball, and that's going to walk in another one. It's going to be 8-0. Now, 6 runs so far put across the plate by the Warriors here in the
I think it's
top half of the second.
3 runs on walks. That's tough. That's tough,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
That's really tough.
Yep. Again, just having some issues finding the zone, a little consistency problems to start this game.
Yeah, confidence has that, right? Or
Yep.
not getting the calls. It's a terrible day here, right? In terms of
Well, yeah,
weather.
there's a nice pitch.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Well,
tough.
Yeah.
It's tough, right? What do you do, right?
Yeah, you just you got to play. Pitch is fouled off.
Fouled off. That's one for the pitcher. Doing great.
Yep. Pitch is fouled down the line, keeps the count at 1-2. And again, a good situation, John, for the Cardinals. At the count with 1-2, you just want to get out of this inning. You just want to be able to stop this bleeding.
Stop the bleeding,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
But it's easier said than done sometimes,
Yeah.
right?
Well, this is true. Pitch is up. Even the count at 2-2.
Well, we want our Cardinals to get out of this, and
Pitch is going to rise, so it's going to be high, make the count 3-2. And again, in danger of walking in another run.
that's tough. That's really tough.
Ooh, a sharp foul ball. Straightens that out. That may have been a base hit. It keeps the count at 3-2. We're doing a pretty good job of moving softballs in and out, keeping them dry, because
that's tough for the pitcher. It's tough for everyone, right?
Sophia's got a little rag that she keeps, can wipes her hand and wipe the ball off and keep it as dry as she possibly can. That ball hit sharply down the ground, but that's foul.
Great movement by the catcher there to be on top of it, just in case. Well, it's a live play, right?
Well, you got to be able to make the play, and Layla does a nice job behind the plate. That's high. That's going to walk in another run. That's going to make it 9-0 now here. And we'll see if they change pitchers here, as Coach Nelson's going to take a second walk to the mound.
It's a tough decision.
Yeah, I think
that's a tough decision.
Well, I don't know. This she's not. I don't think has her stuff right now, so she will be. Looks like her night's gonna be over. We'll see who they decide to bring in.
And from what I'm seeing, they're bringing Annalie in, number 4.
Annalie Anderson.
Yep.
So I'm assuming we'll see. I know Sophia plays first base a lot. We'll see if she goes to first and maybe Kinley move to second. We're going to take a break and let Annalie warm up. We'll be back right after this.
There was once a time when local sports coverage wasn't what it is now. A dark age filled with handicaps and Polaroids and angry crowds. Then 2 noble souls stood and proclaimed aloud that they'd give the people high-quality sports no matter how. So sports nights they became. Delivering stats and highlights was their vow. And sports nights they remain. Watch them weekly on CTN Now.
Okay, we are back. First pitch is fouled off by Bryn Christofferson for the top of the order. So Baca that's what I thought. Baca is at first and Karger is at second. Annalie Anderson on the mound, coming in relief of Sophia Bach. Annalie just a junior. She's got another year on this squad.
Yeah, she's been doing tremendous this year.
Nice pitch. Hugs the inside part of the plate.
Great pitch. Great frame by the catcher.
And the Cards just with 2 away want to get out of this inning. Pitch a little bit to the outside.
A little bit outside.
That one's going to be up in the zone. Even the count at 2-2.
2-2.
Got it.
Great pitch.
Yeah, nice pitch.
Way to get back into the dugout.
Yep, good pitch to end the inning, but a tough inning for the Cardinals. 7 runs across, making it 9-0 in favor of the Warriors. We'll take a break. Cardinals will be up in the bottom half of the second.
There was once a time when local sports coverage wasn't what it is now. A dark age filled with handycams and Polaroids and angry crowds. Then two noble souls stood and proclaimed aloud that they'd give the people high-quality sports no matter how. So sports nights they became. Delivering stats and highlights was their vow. And sports nights they remain. Watch them weekly on CTN Now.
Sand Creek Athletic Complex, the Cardinals in a tough spot. Bottom of the second, trailing 9-0. Just one hit allowed. Unfortunately, too many walks coming across, and that's why we are at 9-0.
Great senior here. Great hitter. See if we can open it up.
Shot to the shortstop. That's Shields.
Wow.
She's able to make a nice throw across the diamond. Quick first out in the bottom half of the second for the Cardinals.
What a play. That's a great play.
Yeah, well, it's a shot to the shortstop by Kellis. You can see it there. Shields able to make the nice throw. Oh, it's a little high, I guess, but coming down. I didn't get to see the end of that play, but yeah, high. But she made a nice play to recoup.
Tremendous play. We got the pitcher up, number 4.
Anderson.
Annalie.
Is it Annalie?
Annalie, yeah.
Okay. One away. Big swing and a miss. Heading the count 0-1 quickly. You know, and Reitz comes out there on the mound to stake to a 9-0 lead. It's got to be pretty good for her. She's got plenty of opportunity just to throw that ball down in the dirt.
Comfortability, right?
Yep.
And that's how the game works. Comfortability.
Big swing and a miss.
Draw third
Out
strike.
number 2.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 11, Sophia Bach.
Sophia Bach at the plate for the
Senior.
first time here, obviously. Now you see the down in the dirt, but tag applied. Coming back with a fastball in for a strike.
It's one of our great seniors this year.
Yep, nope, Sophia's a good team leader. Ball is down in the dirt. Makes it 1-1. Another pitch in low, 2-1. The one thing I always like about this squad, John, is girls are always together. They're always cheering each other on. A lot of spirit in the dugout.
They're cheering on their great senior, and that's great. It's camaraderie, and that's the best thing about the game, right?
Yep. Reitz behind in the count, 3-1. Oh, that one got away from her. You know, I think a lot of the conditions, the ball's wet, and you could see that pitch. I think that just kind of got away from her. But the Cardinals will take base runners because they need them. You can see that that ball got away from her. Kendall Karen at the plate with a 1 away.
Well, as a
softball
dad, I would say you should be drawing that ball every time.
Well, I'm sure they try,
but it's against our team, right?
Yeah. That pitch is in the dirt, 2-0.
I won't be too loud. Right? Kendall's had a good year this year, and she's a great ball player.
Again, there's a throw down. And she is going to get a steal safely in the second. Get a runner, Sophia Bach, able to get it in scoring position.
And that's great. That's great. That's a great run. Her mom's going to be upset because they probably have to do laundry now.
Well, I think she'll be okay with that. That ball is high.
And there's another walk. Cardinals are back.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 3, Addie Fultz.
Addie Folks, another senior here.
An opportunity for Addie to see if she can keep this inning alive. Runners at first and second, 2 away.
She played JV.
There's a base
Oh,
hit.
there's a line drive.
And we're going to get our first run for Coon Rapids as the play is going to come not to the plate. They're going to cut the runner off.
Unbelievable. Here we go. We're back. Got Addie Folks.
So a good hit by Addie as she's able to get the first run that's going to cut the lead to 9-1.
From what I know, she played JV for a long time as a great outfielder. She's the biggest height person next to you.
Next to me.
Yeah. And loves playing ball.
That's
and
great.
Got some opportunities and got a great hit for her team.
Well, and all coming with this coming with 2 outs, which is a great opportunity for the Cardinals as well.
Yeah.
That'll take us back to the top of the order with Kelly Powell. Pitch is in there for a strike.
That's a good strike. That's a good pitch.
Fouled that one off.
You know, I walked over to the dugout and talked to the girls and said, we got to do great here,
Yep.
right?
Yep, give them some
We're not done.
confidence.
We're not done.
Nope.
It's what you do with it, right?
Exactly. 0-2 the count. There's a pop out. I think that it's going to fall.
Oh,
Get through the
there we
right
go.
fielder. And here comes the throw to the plate. That's going to be an out. But the Cardinals able to score a couple, John, before that that play at the plate is ruled out.
The heart's still there.
And-
It's pounding, right?
Yeah, we will go to the top of the third. There you see the score.
Wow.
9-2. We'll be back right after this with the top of the third.
Want to know the who, what, when, and where of Coon Rapids? Then follow CTN on social media. It's that simple. Whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, keep up with local news, sports, and events. And the people who make our community such a great place to live. So give us a follow, like, share, or subscribe, and always be the first to know what's up in Coon Rapids. That's CTN, helping you stay connected.
Back there, you see, look at a great setup. That is perfect for the rain. Be able to keep the water off. That's Kendall Karen's mom.
Yeah.
I can't see. Yeah, okay.
She knows how to
Well,
play ball.
Yeah,
or
she knows how to watch.
Watch the
Absolutely.
kids.
Cardinals able to cut into that 9-run lead. 9-2 now to score here in the top of the third.
Seems like there's a little fire here in the Cardinals. Let's see what we can do.
First pitch is a little low for a ball. To the shortstop, Danny Shields. Big swing and a miss.
Great pitch.
Annalise doing a nice job to start her outing here in relief of Sophia Bach. Pitch is inside, 2-1.
Great pitch.
Shields fouls it off to even the count at 2-2. That was a nice pitch.
That's
They were
a
pulling the
nice
string.
one. Strike looking. You can't do that. I mean, That's a great pitch, right?
Well, yeah, absolutely.
That's the
There you
tough
see
one.
it there. She's pulled the string on that.
That's a tough one for the dads to watch.
Kaylee Rawl, the catcher. First pitch is in the dirt, 1-0.
Even though the score, I think there's a little fire in the belly of the Coon Rapids here, and the dugout's a little hot. Could be a great couple innings here.
The pitch to Pacey Olsen's little pop-up.
Oh,
Gonna make the
routine
catch.
play. Great job. I think they're excited to get back to the plate.
Well,
That's-
yeah.
that's
Well,
what-
when you're,
that's
when you're
what I'm
trailing
seeing.
by 7, you're always excited to get back to the plate to try and catch up.
But I'm seeing it,
Yeah,
you know.
Yep, Grace Reach, the hitter for the Warriors. And she's going to hit this one to the gap.
Ooh.
That's going to go to the fence. She's going to extend that to a double.
That's a great hit.
A nice hit by Reach, able to
Tremendous hit.
get a 2-out
Tremendous.
double. And we're going to see Erica Ekman again as the courtesy runner for Reach, but she's able to push this one to the gap. It's going to go to the fence.
Number 2,
Powell able to get it in, not before Reach's second.
I mean, I gotta give a heads up to all the parents that are out here tonight. It's a tough night for parents and tough night for the girls,
Yeah.
right? I mean, it's not the best weather, but it's softball weather, so.
CC Bunju Jones at the plate, trying to keep the inning alive for the Warriors. Swinging, fouls that one back. 0-1. Fly to the outfield. I think that one. Oh,
There we
great
go.
running catch by
Callie.
Kylie Powell.
Yeah,
As she's able to come over and make the catch.
that's a great
Proud
captain
number
out
3.
there. Great captain out there doing her job.
And the Cardinals will get out of the inning. 9-2 the score as we move to the bottom of the third.
As you know, CTN's on YouTube, and we're on in a big way. We have thousands of videos online to help you stay connected to Coon Rapids on any device, at home, or on the go. And it's because of your faithful viewership that we can celebrate 10,000 subscribers to the CTN YouTube page. Thank you for your support as we continue to keep you connected.
Back, bottom of the third, Cards are trailing 9-2, and it is a overcast, rainy evening on senior night, but trying to get, obviously get this game in. It's the last regular season game before section playoffs next week. And the Cardinals will start things off with Finley Carger.
Nice show there, but learn to pull it back. Smart. Big deficit for the Cardinals, but nothing they can't come back from.
Ball's in the dirt, 2-0 to Carger. Again, it just seems like Reed's this last inning and this inning just not able to find the zone. Those pitches are down in the dirt, but Coon Rapids will take
Bad
it up
pitches.
3-0. There's in for a strike. Down in the dirt. That's
a
going to be a
walk.
free pass.
It's a walk. Now we have Pacey Olson up.
Pacey Olson.
She's been doing pretty good. She's been leading the Cardinals next to Layla behind her.
Swing and a miss. She's actually got a little piece of that. Cargo was trying to see if she could get to second.
Actually, I correct myself. She's second next to average, but
That pitch is low. Here's the throw down, but it's going to be not on time.
not on time.
Carger's going to get that steal, put a runner at the scoring position with nobody out. Again, just trying to chip away at this 9-2 lead.
Yeah, you got to chip away. You got to work hard, right? Hard work pays off. Here.
There's
a great
past the
line drive.
third baseman is going to score a run. Carger on her horse, able to come away in from second. Cardinals cut that lead 9-3. Nice base hit there by Pacey Olson.
And nice
Now back to the
RBI.
Rapids,
Well
number
earned.
6, Layla Meyer.
There you see it again, just a good shot down the third, past third base minder. No opportunity for Christopherson to make a play. And that pitch gets past, and Olson able to get to second on the wild pitch.
Well, I think the last game, I remember Two Rivers, they played, was a high-scoring game, and they won. So there's opportunity. There's always opportunity.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely, absolutely. Count is 2-0 to Layla Meyer, Cardinal catcher. That pitch is high up in the zone. Throw down trying to get Olson, but Pacey gets back.
This is a good position for Layla. 3-0.
And that's going to get by her. And the Warriors now in a little bit of trouble. Here's a great job.
There you go. That's what you got to do.
Great job by Meyer, just making sure that the Warriors were caught napping a little bit. She's able to get down to second. So now we've got runners at second and third, nobody out. Ava Kellis now at the plate with an opportunity to see if she can.
One of our great seniors here.
See if she has an opportunity here to see what she can do with runners at second and third, and nobody out.
Great senior. We got a courtesy runner for the catcher. We got Hannah Prosser out there.
Prosser able to come out and be the courtesy runner.
Well,
First pitch is a
I've been
ball.
watching a lot of these games of the Coon Rapids.
There's a hit to the outfield, and that is going a long way. It's
There
gonna
we
drop
go.
right in front of Fisher. One run will score. Runners will stay at second. A double for her. And
On senior night, that's a great deal for her.
Who's calling it? Who's calling it?
there you see the base hit in between
Wow.
Fisher and Landy in the outfield.
To be honest with you, in Coon Rapids fashion, that would be caught, right? So it's great to see that bounce.
Pitch gets behind her. The runner's unable to advance. Not a lot of room, as we talked about, between home plate and the backstop.
You got a great catcher here, and she knows how to protect the ball, and she's aware.
Nice
Ooh,
pitch.
Great pitch.
A good hitting pitch, too.
Great
Puts the
pitch.
count at 2-1. swings at the offering, going to foul it off. That's going to even it up at 2-2.
She's working.
For
She's
Anderson.
working. She's working for us. Here we go, right? And no outs. It's a great deal for the Cardinals. Great deal.
Reach looking for that first out.
Ooh.
Fouls it off. Keep her at bat alive.
She's working. She's working hard. The pitcher's working hard here.
That is up in the zone. Going to put the full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a big strikeout for the Warriors in the field.
Yeah, that's a big one. Right?
The Cardinals, number 11.
I'll bring up Sophia Bach. Just one away with runners at second and third. You see the swing and the miss there.
We got a nice senior here. Hey!
Out to the baseline, they're coming to the plate.
Have
That's
to
going to be out number 2.
Fielder's choice there.
Coon Rapids, number 29, Kendo Kuro.
Now she wanted to make sure she got the run at the plate, and she did. Chose not to go to first for the out. She went to home plate with plenty of opportunity to get the runner at the plate.
Kendall's been great at the plate.
Kendall Karen, the left fielder for the Cardinals. That pitch is going to be low, 2-0.
I think she's a sophomore. Sophomore at Coon Rapids High School.
That pitch also down in the dirt. That's going to make it 3-0. And again, the Warriors trying to get out of the inning here. That's going to be another free pass. That'll load them up.
Load them up.
Now batting for the Cardinals.
We got
number
another
3,
senior here. Addie Folks.
Addie Folks, an opportunity, the lefty, to see if she can keep this inning going. 9-4 now in favor of the Warriors.
She's a great kid to be around in the dugout. She's a big hype kid.
Big swing and a miss.
She has more passion than me and you, Howie.
Yep.
That's fun, right? Yep. It's fun for the kids.
Got to be passionate about what you love in life. Big swing and a miss there. Even the count at 1-1. I'm sorry, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's going to end the inning. But the Cardinals able to come up with a couple of runs. We are going to move to the 4th. Score is 9-4 in favor of Two Rivers.
Did you know you can raise backyard chickens? But a permit is required, and there's a limit of 4 female chickens per property. No roosters or other fowl are allowed. And there are specific rules for the chicken coop and run. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
Welcome back to Sand Creek Athletic Complex. We're in the top of the 4th, 9-4 in favor of the Two Rivers Warriors out of Mendota Heights. tough outing to start for Sophia Bach, but Annalie Anderson able to come in and kind of stop some of that. Cardinals able to cut into the lead, 9-4.
Leading out for Two Rivers, number
See
8,
former Cardinal Chloe Christie in the dugout.
Yep. Helping out with the coaches, helping the girls out. That's great.
Addison Estal, the first base minor. First pitch in from Annalie is a strike.
That's a great pitch. A little outside, I guess. It's great to be on the broadcast with you, Holly. It's
Thanks,
tremendous.
John. Thank you. Pitches a strike, 1-2.
CTN is great to our kids, and it's a great honor to stand next to you and
Well,
talk with you.
Some people would disagree. Swing and a miss.
There we
strikeout,
go.
First out of the
there
inning.
we go. We're setting the tone. I like it. I like it.
It's always good to get an out. Nice pitch, swing and a miss.
And the fun part is we're standing behind all our rivals,
Yep.
and we're calling a great game here.
Kira Sattler at the plate for
Wow.
Two Rivers. First pitch
What a
is
great
strike.
changeup. Great changeup.
Mel Williams, that's actually, we were told, thank you for one of the fans here for keeping us
A great mom
abreast.
that's here struggling in the weather.
Mel Williams.
John. You know, what's really crazy is it goes from 90 degrees to 50. Right?
Big pitch.
That's a
That
tremendous
for a
strike.
strike. It's 2 outs. Erica Ekman, the hitter for
Wow.
Two Rivers now.
That was a great pitch.
Big swing and a miss. I'll tell you, Annalie has come in, John, and she's done a really nice job of settling in on the mound and really keeping these Two Rivers hitters at bay.
It's true. You look at the scoreboard, you would think differently, but I think there's fire. There's fire here in the belly of Coon Rapids, and they're back.
Well,
right?
we'll see. We'll see. Let's hope so. Pitch is fouled off. Now an opportunity for Karen in left.
1-2. What's a free one for her? I gotta do your job and get back to the dugout and start hitting again.
Pitch is up in the zone. Make it 1-2. 2 away for Coon Rapids.
She's having fun. She's smiling. It's a good deal.
Big swing and a miss there.
And we're back.
Able to end the inning with a strikeout. 9-4 is the score in favor of Two Rivers. We're going to move to the bottom of the 4th with that strikeout right after this.
Did you know? City code prohibits outdoor storage of things like building materials, auto parts, household items, scrap metal, garbage, and more. Thank you for helping our city look its best. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
Okay, I have a couple good ones for you, Joe. How do football players stay cool? By standing next to the fans. What kind of tea do football players drink? Penalty. Why can't you play football with pigs? Because they hog the ball.
A little recap of this contest. Two Rivers doing a really good job of opening up the scoring. His throw to the plate, not in time. They start with a 9-0 lead. Coon Rapids able to get back into this game by scoring 4 runs to cut that lead to 5. Just Pacey Olson with a nice base hit, score a run. And there Kellis also with a drive to the outfield, able to get some run production, and you can see her celebrating there, and that's where we're standing here in the bottom of the 4th. 9-4 score. We do have a new pitcher for the Warriors. That is Kira Parker on the mound. An opportunity to see her here this evening, and the Cardinals will have to get used to a new pitcher.
Leading up for the Cardinals, number 2, Callie Powell.
Callie, we're going to the top of the lineup.
Top of the lineup.
Callie Powell.
I might be too strong on happiness, overdose on confidence, starting at the
We'll see what Parker has to offer here. Nice fastball in there for a strike.
That's a great pitch. Coming out of the dugout, pitching.
You can hear Red here. He's enjoying this one, even though the Cardinals are
our favorite Coon Rapids fan.
Yeah, number 1 fan. Another pitch in there, fastball for a strike. 0-2 the count to Powell. A little high, makes count 1 and 2.
One of our great captains here.
Kinley Carger on deck for the Cards. That pitch is in there for a strike. She's going to punch her out. First out of the inning for the Cardinals.
88, Kinley Carger.
Kinley Carger will step to the plate. Opportunity against Parker. Pitch a little bit high for a ball.
Try to show bunt there, but pulled it back. Smart.
Another fastball for a strike. Parker coming in, throwing a lot of fastballs.
Looks like they brought in their fastest pitcher here, but
ball's hit for a base hit.
There we go.
Right past Bunju and Stahl. And the Cardinals with 1 away get a base runner.
We got Pacey Olson up here.
Number 7, Pacey Olson.
Opportunity for
way to dig that out of the dirt, that hit. That was a good one.
Opportunity for Pacey Olson to see what she can do. Trying to cut into this lead as we're here in the bottom of the 4th. A little bit outside, ball 1. Right.
That's an error.
Bunju as it gets under her glove, and smartly Carger making it over to 3rd.
Great base running. Great base running and being aware. Now we got Layla up.
Opportunity for Layla Meyer to see what she can do with runners at the corners. And a nice job by Olsen trying putting the ball in play, but that's just
a
just
definite error.
That's just your second
but
baseman.
That's great base running by Kinley.
Pitch is down in the dirt.
Oh.
They're not going to challenge that. They're going to let Olson take that base. Now with one away, runners at second and third. Base hit to the outfield has an opportunity to score 2 here.
Nope. Just need a good base hit here.
Ball's down in the dirt, gets past the catcher.
Pass ball. Wow. Wild pitch. Ooh. They're lucky they didn't get 2 there. Catcher's been pretty on her game.
There you can see the pitch, and it's going to again get down in the dirt, gets past.
And then she throws it. Cardinals take advantage of it. I love it. Well,
pitch is going to be foul.
Foul ball. We get another chance.
Meyer, pretty good hitter, an opportunity here for her with 2 runners in scoring position.
Did a great catcher, great hitter. One of the leaders in the clubhouse when it comes to batting. So it's a great position for the Cardinals here.
It's a pop-up. And that's dropped by the shortstop, Shields.
Wow.
Allowing Olson to score.
Wow. Unbelievable. Howie, you can't make this up.
It happens.
That's an error. That's an error.
Running it first as the courtesy runner, definitely an error on the shortstop.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Kellis at the plate.
This is another great senior here. Senior night. There's Red. Great to see Red here. He's always
Red's everywhere.
He's a great supporter of Coon Rapids. We love him.
He's the #1 fan.
Yep. Great guy.
Yes, he is. There's a shot to the outfield. That's going to
drop. That's dropping.
But unfortunately, she had to hold up at second. And fortunately for the Cardinals, that was not held on to by Shields. As that on all rights probably should have been an out, but the Cardinals will definitely take it with runners at first and second, just 1 away. So you're going to see the shot to the outfield is going to drop in front of Sattler, but then the throw is off the glove of Shields, and then runner is safe at second. You can see the rain coming down a little sideways right now.
We got an Irish mist here.
An Irish
mist, right?
Okay.
Now it's coming down here.
That's a Christofferson able to get the pop-up.
It's a pop-up foul.
For the out.
Another senior here up at the bat.
Thea Bach with 2 away, runners at first and second. Cardinals have cut the lead to 3. First pitch foul back.
That's a great cut. That's a great swing. It's tough conditions these kids are playing in.
Well, it's getting a little misty here. A little windy. You can see the mist on our camera. The ball gets by the catcher. Both runners are going to advance. We're all not able to find the ball.
It's a wild pitch.
Advance.
Wild pitch. Catcher can only do her job, right?
Every player can do their job.
It's tough when you get something thrown like that, but it's the water, the rain, all those attributes that make it tough.
Ball's down in the dirt. It's going to get away from all again, and we're going to score a run. Cardinals are going to score a run to make it 9-7. Cardinals are able to come in from third.
That was another wild pitch. You got to take advantage of it, right?
Even with very little real estate behind home plate, she's able to score from third.
Takes a lot of pressure off the batter, right?
On the Warriors just trying to get out of the inning. That down in the dirt yet again. It's going to make it 3-1 to Sophia Bach.
I mean, the girls are hyped up in the dugout. This might be a fun game. This is going to be a fun game.
They hope for a fun finish.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 29.
Here we go. Kendall's up to bat.
Kendall Cairn, left fielder for the Cardinals. Trying to keep this inning going. First pitch in for a strike. Runners at the corners. 9-7 now in favor of Two Rivers.
For some reason, if you have bad weather, the Cardinals always play better. I don't know why that is, Howie.
Couldn't tell you. Pitches down to the dirt. Get away from Rawl. And we are one run away from a tie game.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That takes a lot of pressure off the batter.
Well, you're down 9-0. It's really a good job coming back, obviously. You'll take advantage of the wild pitches. You'll take advantage of any opportunities you can get to get back into the ball game, and Coon Rapids has certainly done so.
Now you see a base hit. Keep it going. There's Red. We got him better.
Again, fortunately, Bach, they thought maybe they had her picked off, but ball's down in the dirt. Sophia did a really good job. She said, "I'm just going to head for third. I'm going to get over to the base, and we're going to put more pressure on Two Rivers here."
I mean, to be honest with you, that was a dumb mistake by the catcher to do that.
Pitch is high and outside. They're going to see it again. They're trying to throw down to second, but it's going to be off the base, and Sophia Bach able to get to third.
Hey, the girls are fired up here. It's a great day here at Sand Creek. Here we go, right?
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 3, Addie Folks.
Addie Folks, now an opportunity to keep this thing going. And we're going to see Jenny Carpenter. We're going to see Jenny Carpenter come out of the dugout and talk to her pitcher.
The seniors are picking up the slack here and getting the girls motivated here, right? I think all the seniors have been on base or scored.
Well, 8 runs have come across for Coon Rapids.
You still got to give a shout out to all the people that are out here in the mist.
Well, it's the parents. The parents
supporting
are
their kids.
Well,
right?
They have to. And we got to also give a shout out to our camera guys.
Yeah, the camera guy out there at center field. That guy with the parka, I love him. Great guy.
They're the true stars of this
He's
contest.
doing a great guy.
For the crew.
Right?
Ball gets away from the catcher.
I think the problem is going to be happening here, which as a softball dad, you should be throwing that ball back and getting dried off every time, right?
Pitch is low to the outside.
Even if you got a towel in your back pocket, it's getting wet there, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Foul ball.
Close.
We're gonna put the count at 2-1. Again, pitch down low. It's going to make it 3-1. Runners at second and third, 2 away. Cardinals, again,
You gotta stay tough here. Gotta stay tough here and don't swing anything down.
Fouled off.
She's working. We're working.
Again, down in the dirt. Going to get another free pass. That's going to load them up. Whereas we go back to the top of the lineup to Callie Powell. Kira Parker came in throwing some heat in the beginning, but she's had a tough time finding the plate, getting her consistency.
I think the weather is affecting it. Great pitch. That's a great pitch.
Another nice pitch for a strike. And we are at 0-2. And Parker just trying to get out of the inning and hold on to this slim lead. There it is, strikeout. That's going to end the inning, but the Cardinals able to cut into this lead. We are at 9-8 as we move to the top of the fifth, but Parker able to get that last strikeout. We'll be back to the fifth inning right after this.
All right, Howie, take a look. Our opponents are on this side, and the Cardinals are over here. Where's the line of scrimmage?
Right here.
Good. So obviously the Cards want to get the ball downfield anywhere over here, and the other guys are pushing back this way over here. So one strategy would take...
Hey, Joe!
What?
Tic-tac-toe, I win!
Did you know Coon Rapids has a city code regulating the height of your grass? Grass and weeds must be kept under 8 inches high. Thank you for helping our city look its best. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
We're back at the top of the fifth. Coon Rapids doing a good job. Look at, they're out hitting the Warriors by a 6-2 margin. Able to come back and cut into that lead. 9-8. Red's got to be excited about it, as the Cardinals would like to here get a quick inning in the top of the sixth. Here you can see the rain again coming down sideways. They want to obviously get this game in because it is the last regular season contest of the year and before sections start on Wednesday, and they would certainly like to get a W. Just 2 wins on the season. I know it's been a frustrating year for the girls, but Annalie Anderson has done a nice job on the mound since she came in relief of Sophia Bach. First pitch is down in the dirt to Kaylee Rawl, the catcher.
Now the rain's coming down a little bit thicker.
Well, we weren't expecting anything less, obviously, tonight. They said it was gonna rain lightly, but pretty much through the whole time that we're here. Nice pitch in.
That's a great pitch. That is an outdoor game. You play outdoors, right?
Yes, you do. That's typically where you play.
Right?
Pitch down in the dirt. It's going to make it 2-1. Oh, that hit her.
Hit ball.
That hit her, so
Hit
she'll
by
take
pitch.
the base. I don't know. I thought that hit the dirt before it hit her. But nonetheless, that's not the way our officials saw it.
Oh, great view there. Great camera work. camera guys.
Brings us back to the top of the lineup with Bryn Christofferson. Offered it a bunt, but
Called strike.
Connolly able to throw it by her for the strike. There's a hit. Oh, nice play at second base by
what a great play.
Karger. She's able to get the out. Looked like it may have gone past her, but maybe the wind held it up just a little bit, and Kinley able to make the out for the first one of the inning. That ball down to the dickers, past the catcher, and Rawl able to get to second, got past Meyer. Count is 2-0. That was in there for a
great
strike.
Pitch. That was a great pitch.
Again, just a little bit low. Meyer able to keep that ball in front of her.
Nice block.
Again, trying to keep fresh, dry softballs in as they're constantly putting them in the dugout and making sure they dry them off.
That's smart.
That pitch is up high, and that's going to be a free pass. So they'll put runners at first and second with one away. Ball with a drive deep, and that is gone. That is going to be a 3-run shot for the Warriors. That's going to get them extend their lead now to 12-8.
Jack City's
and Rawl able to just get a hold of that fastball and put it over that left field fence for a 3-run shot.
Great hit. Great hit. Tremendous hit.
Meaty pitch that she's able to drive. Again, just cut that one in half, and it was gone from the get-go.
She made her dad proud buying that bat.
That will make the score 12-8 now with one away. Clears the bases for Reitz.
Well, good thing it's a 7-inning game. Great pitch. Great pitch.
A little bit low. 2-0. That pitch is, oh, that looked like that one was out of the zone a little bit, but Cardinals get the call, 2-1.
It's funny how that works sometimes.
2-2. Getting that pitch down low. That's going to put it at a full count, 3-2. To Grace Reitz. Was your starting pitcher tonight for the Warriors. And a nice pitch there coming back from Anderson as she's able to get her to swing and miss. Out number 2.
Out number 2.
So you see Bunju Jones there. You see the pitch, the swing and a miss.
Ooh.
Just a little bit low.
That's a good pitch. I thought it was a good pitch. Illegal pitch.
Yeah, it's 2-0 now. They're going to call ball on that pitch, on that opportunity there, and pop up coming back our way, but Meyer not able to bring that one in off the heel of her glove. There you see, she's underneath it, and that's, I know that's one she'd love to have back.
That's a tough one, right? This is a tough one to shake off, but she had her teammates stand behind her and say, it's all right, we'll get it.
Swing and fall back.
So
down
that's
at 2-1.
It should be 2-2 because that was a foul ball that she missed, and that was another foul ball. There we go.
Again, foul that one back out of play. Keep the count at 2-2.
Pitcher's doing really well here. The conditions aren't great, but you got to battle. You got to keep battling. There we go. That's a called strike. I love it. I love it.
Good way to end the inning. Unfortunately, gave up a 3-run home run. But that will put the lead at 12-8 as we move to the bottom of the 5th.
Howie, do you know why fish are so bad at volleyball? Because they're afraid of the net.
Why me?
Why couldn't the volleyball player cross the road? There were too many bumps. Why was Cinderella kicked off the team? Because she ran away from the ball.
I hate you.
Any vehicles left outside on your property must be in operable condition and parked on an improved surface with current registration displayed. And repairing or dismantling vehicles outside is a violation of city code. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
There you can see the rain coming down and our unbelievable crew here muscling through.
Great guys out there. Appreciate them.
Yep. Wave to the camera. Hazard pay for everybody.
You wouldn't know it's May, right?
No. Well, the rain maybe, but certainly not the cold.
He's having fun.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Kinley Carger leading it off here in the bottom of the 5th for Coon Rapids, trailing 12-8. They had been able to cut that lead to 9-8, but big home run, 3-run shot.
I gotta work. I gotta work.
Pitch is outside, just by a bit. There you see Kinley Carger's numbers, 1 for 1 to walk, 2 runs scored. She's got that single for her base hit. Looking to start things off here for the Cardinals in the bottom of the 5th. It looked like she was going to lay down a bunt, but that pitch way outside. 2-1. A nicely placed
great bunt.
Down, throw from third base.
Wow.
That was
unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Carger able to get to second. There's the throw back, but
wow,
going to be able to stay there.
Wow. That's unbelievable. That's a great place bunt. She did her job.
Well, Rawl, who was the catcher coming in from third, again just throwing that one down in the dirt, and Geiger able to extend it, sees that ball go by the first base minder. And again, that field condition a little bit wet as she's trying to get her footing to get to second, but
now we have Casey Olson here.
Olson with the hit back to the pitcher, throw to first, but smart play by Geiger. She's able to get to third, first out of the inning. Get an opportunity to, again, cut back into this lead. But good play by Parker. She made her play, needed to make the out that she did. Throw to first. Get that first out of the inning.
You moved the runner, you did your job. I think she wanted a little more on that ball, but here's what it is, right?
Yeah.
I got Layla Meyer up here.
Base hit. Ball hit to
RBI.
Bunju Jones, but she makes the play at second. But nonetheless, she did her job. Meyer did her job by getting the run across. That's going to make it 12-9.
The Cardinals, number 25, Ava Kellis.
Oh, we have another senior up here. She's had some success tonight.
Bring up Ava Kellis there. You see the shot to the Jones, Bunju Jones.
What I like,
making the play over at first for the out.
I watched a lot of these Cardinals after these 20 games we played or 15 games. They're swinging the bat and they're being aggressive.
Yeah,
and you have to do it.
This is their 20th game of the season. Pop up by Kellis. And that's going to drop right in front of the center fielder, Nola Fisher. And that's going to keep things moving here with 2 away.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 4, Annalie Anderson.
Annalie Anderson with the opportunity here. They you see Fisher coming in, but not able to get to that. That ball falling between them.
Sand Creek has great lights, I guess. I don't know if that helped out, right?
Ball down in the dirt.
No, it's after watching these Cardinals for the last 20 games, it's great to see them be aggressive at the plate. There's been a lot of time where
they've hit the ball this season. They just haven't been consistently doing it.
They're hungry. I see the hungriness in them, and it's great to watch. And it's fun to broadcast with you, Howie.
Thank you.
Great pitch.
In for a strike.
Great pitch.
Warriors trying to get out of the inning without any additional damage, giving up the 1 run. Cardinals trying to make them think differently as that ball is fouled out of play.
Being new to this broadcast, this is a lot of fun to do this behind
it's always fun.
A headset.
Ball is again down in the dirt, and Kellis is going to be able to take second on that.
I appreciate all the guys in the truck and all the guys videotaping this, because I'm usually guys sitting on the sidelines. This is really great, Howie. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Ball fouled off as well.
Good swing, good cut. Staying alive here, 3-2. A pitcher-pitcher battle here. This is fun to watch.
A swing and a miss, and that's going to get him out of the inning, but not able to score 1. That strikeout. We're going to move to the 6th right after this. Score 2 Rivers 12.
Today we're on soccer, Joe. So my goal is to kick around some topics with you, but I don't want to foul things up by being too forward.
Please stop that.
So could you assist me?
Stop.
Maybe pass some ideas
How?
so we can tackle this together?
Howie? Oh, boy.
I'm just saying, this really isn't my field.
Unbelievable.
Back to Sand Creek Athletic Complex as Cardinals are trailing 12-9. We're at the top of the 6th inning. Annalie Anderson has come in relief of Sophia Bach and pitched pretty well. She came in a tough situation, down 9-0, and now she's trying to continue on here.
She's battling back. It's a great deal for the Cardinals here.
Mel Williams will lead it off here for the Warriors. First pitch is a little high. Again, good eye by Parker at the plate.
The pitcher up.
2-0 is the count. One pitcher to another. Again, just being patient at the plate. Again, she's going to earn the free pass to start here in the top of the 6th. That'll bring up Mel Williams. My bad from before. We're going to have a courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner for the pitcher.
Mozzie Stevens. Again, that pitch up in the zone, starting off 1-0.
A little outside.
That pitch is a strike. They'll even the count at 1-1. Again, that pitch is a little bit high, 2-1. Again, just good patience at the plate.
Yeah.
As that pitch a little inside.
Good pitch, though. It's a tough one to look at.
There's in for a strike. Count is full. There's a shot to the outfield, and that's going to be caught.
By
Beautiful
Callie.
play in center field by Callie Powell.
Great play.
As she's able to come across and make went to her knees, but made the catch.
Yeah, tremendous play. Wow, great athleticism. Especially for
That'll
those.
bring up Erica Ekman.
Especially those girls who are standing out there.
Lay down the bunt, but that's going to go foul.
Both teams here are really hungry. It's a great battle we're having.
Well, you always want to close the season out with a win if you can. Big swing and a miss. Put the count at 0-2.
Everyone's really firing on all cylinders right now.
Oh, just a little bit to the outside, but looked like she may have been able to see if she could get her looking. Puts the count at 1-2.
That's a good pitch.
Big swing and a miss for the out.
Wow.
That'll be out number 2.
Our camera crew is great, but if you look at the home plate right now, it's covered in mud.
It is covered in mud. Well, it's a lot of moisture out here. So that we'll see Amelia Banny. Her first opportunity here. Yeah, it's the plate covered by mud. You almost can't sweep that away anymore. You need a shovel.
Yeah, a putty knife.
that would work too.
Here we go, Cardinals. Here we go. Well, it's all right. Dead ball there.
That ball is high, makes it 2-0 count.
Great pitch. Great pitch. That's a tough one to look at.
Again, that gets away from the catcher, and the base runner is going to advance. That was a little bit high out of the zone, and Meyer couldn't keep that in her glove. Gets past her. Now we have a runner in scoring position with 2 away. Big pitch there, nice pitch at 3-1.
That's a tremendous pitch.
She had a green light. She wasn't going to swing at that one. She was going to let that one come by at 3-0. And that one's again inside. They'll leave a free pass. Runners at first and second, 2 away for Bryn Christofferson, who has taken over the catching duties. Rahl and Christofferson kind of has changed places. Rahl moved to third, and Christofferson behind the plate. Trying to keep this inning alive for the Warriors and see if they can increase their lead at 12-9. And there's a shot to the outfield, and that's going to find the gap. That's going to score 1. And that will be a stand-up double for Christofferson. And we have runners at second and third now, 13-9 in favor of the Warriors. But again, just a nice shot to the outfield, found that
great
gap.
Hit. Great hit.
Made it to the fence, able to score the run. Take another look at it, and she's able to drive that ball. We talk about driving balls. That's going to find the green and get to the wall.
It's a great cut. Great swing. And a great pitch. That's what happens, right?
That one is there. It is a ball. 1-0 the count. To Danny Shields. That hit her.
Inside. That hurts.
Yeah, she's smiling. She's limping a little bit, but she's going to run it off.
It only hurts till first.
Yeah, she's gonna test that one.
Outside.
Yeah, she's gonna test that one, make sure she's okay. She's gonna get a little time to put some weight on it. Seems to be all right. Kaylee Rawl, who's hit the 3-run homer to put her team up 12-8. First pitch is a ball. So yeah, bases loaded, an opportunity here. That pitch is outside. We'll go to a 2-0 count.
Gotta dig deep here, Cardinals.
There's another drive to the outfield, and it's going to get over the head of Powell. That's going to score 2. That'll increase the lead to 15-9. With 2 away. He's able to drive that one again.
Great drive.
On over the head of Powell in center as it finds the fence. 2 runs are going to score ahead of it. Cardinals will gather at the mound. Give Anderson some words of encouragement. A ball down in the dirt. 1-0 count. To Reitz. Again, a little bit low. Inside.
Right.
That's ball 4. So that will load them up again. This time for Cece Bunju-Jones, second base minder for the Warriors. That hit her
inside. That hurts.
Yeah, it's cold. She's going to feel that for sure.
That's a stinger.
Yeah. That's going to make it. Oh, obviously a run will score as that hit her right on the thigh. Seems to be she's trying to walk it off here again. That'll make the score 16-9 now in favor of the Warriors, with the pitcher up, Kira Parker. That ball is low and inside. Again, you have no place to put him. Ball 2 to Parker. That one's going to be high, ball 3.
It's a tough one. I don't know if it's the condition setting in.
That one again. Ball 4 is going to walk in another one. That's going to make it 17-9 with 2 away. Keep the bases loaded.
That's a tough one for the Cardinals.
Mel Williams going to step to the plate for the Warriors. Again, that pitch down in the dirt. No place for the runners to advance. Ball one. And ball is inside, 2-0. It's been a tough night for the Cardinals. I mean, they fell behind 9-0, able to come back and make it as close as 9-8, but now the Warriors able to build up that lead 17-9 now in favor. And that ball is hit to the outfield. And I think that's Powell's going to be off the glove of Powell. And that all runners are going to be safe. 2 more runs coming across. And again, that's just an error on your center fielder.
Yep. That's tough.
They'll make it 19-9. Still 2 away. Runners at second and third for Erica Ekman. Pitch in for a strike. Well, now Cardinals, depending on how this inning ends, going to have to come back and score some runs in the bottom of the 6th, or it'll be over. That pitch has popped up. Good opportunity for the Cardinals to get out of the inning. And a great catch by Kellis as she's able to snow cone that one.
Snow cone.
But a tough inning for Coon Rapids, now trailing by 10 as we move to the bottom half of the 6th. Scores 19-9 in favor of Two Rivers.
Did you know major recreational equipment like RVs, campers, converted buses, and boats are allowed on residential property in Coon Rapids? But you are limited to 2 items that must be registered and operable. And any vehicle parked at a home for more than 12 hours must not exceed a certain size. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
Well, there's some people that decided not to brave the elements, John, and they're in their cars watching the game.
Are they smarter than us?
I don't know that smarter than. They're definitely smarter than me. I don't know.
They just like writing the check and sitting in their cars.
Yeah, well, they're certainly not. They're certainly not tough. Oh, she closed that flap. That's blowing
tough,
rain.
isn't it?
So Sophia Bach.
We got a senior leading us off. Let's see if we can do something here, right?
We'll lead off this inning. Here in the bottom half of the 6th, Cardinals need to score at least 1 to keep this game going. And Kara Parker is going to bowl that one to home plate. Yeah, pitch got away from her.
These are really tough conditions for both players here. This is tough. Again, I give a shout out to the great fans that are here for their kids.
Shot to second base, a great stop by Bunju Jones for the first out of the inning. Again, that looked like it may have gotten past her, but she did a nice job of ranging to her left, scooping up that ground ball, and then throw to the base.
Great fielding. You can't get upset about that, right? We got Kendall here.
Kendall Karen with a first pitch strike. There you see the numbers, walk and a run scored for Kendall tonight. Pitch down in the dirt. Evens the count at 1-1. are going to get a dry ball in.
Surprised they didn't do that earlier.
Well, you know.
Cardinals took advantage of getting a new ball. Two Rivers doesn't seem to need it.
Well, that worked for them. That's a strike, 1 and 2. That dry ball seemed to work for him.
Yeah.
Ball a little bit high.
Wow, inside high.
Evens the count at 2 and 2. That pitch is high as well and makes it 3-2. Getting another dry ball in from the dugout. That is a ball, so that'll be a free pass, and Karen's going to get on with one away, runner on, and that'll bring up Addie Folk.
Addie Folk, great senior here.
Lefty trying to keep this inning going, keeping the game going. Pitches in for a strike. Nice fastball from Parker. There you see Eddie's numbers, 1 for 2, a single with an RBI. There's a shot to the outfield, base hit. That's great. Runners at first and second with just one away.
Great poke. That's a good hit. We go back to the top of the order, right?
Kelly Powell. Going to get the opportunity to keep this inning going again. Just one away. Runners at first and second. Need a run to keep this game going.
Ooh.
Oh, nice job throw, and it's going to be a double play, and that's going to end. Oh no, do they call her safe? They called her safe. I thought she had him out at second, but a good play at first by Reitz. She's able to step on the bag and throw to second. Close play at the bag, but our official called that safe, and there you see the quick throw. I don't know what they saw. I don't know what they were thinking.
I don't know what they saw, but
that was definitely an out as the ball gets away from the catcher. And the Cardinals keep this one alive. Yeah, I don't know.
That's a gift. That's a gift.
Well, no, it's a gift. It's just a terrible call, to be honest with you.
It might be the rain.
She was out by a lot.
She was out by a mile. Dead to earth, right?
She was definitely out. I'm not sure because of the mud and the covering the base. Maybe the umpire could not see the base, but definitely an out. But Cardinals will take it. Another base hit. It's going to score another
line
run.
Drive.
Good piece of hitting there to keep this inning alive, and now it's 19-11 in favor of the Warriors.
Wow. Howie, I don't know what to say.
Well, you should. You're a broadcaster for tonight. You should know what to say. Brings up Pacey Olson. First pitch in.
Called for a strike. Great pitch. All I can say as a broadcaster, that means we got to hang out a little bit longer, right?
Yep. There's a base hit as well to the gap.
Another one.
Another hit, Olson.
Oh, wow.
They're coming around, and she is going to score. That's going to make it 19-12. Really nice piece of hitting by Pacey Olson. Immediately off the bat, that was headed for the gap.
Great hit. Great. Wow, she powered through that.
There you see the ball rolling to the fence.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 6,
Layla Meyer.
We have a great hitter
trying to
up
keep
here.
this inning alive, continue to keep this inning alive, with Cardinals able to score 3 so far. And the Cardinals certainly got a gift because this game really should have been over.
Yeah. Cardinal dream.
Foul back.
Great cut. Great cut.
Even the count at 1-1. Pitch is up in the zone, 2-1. That is going to be hit foul.
Great cut.
Pitch a little bit to the outside, 3-2. There's a shot to the gap, going to find the fence, going to score another run. Pacey Olsen's going to score, and they're going to just change places. It makes it 19-13.
It's a little rally here. We got a rally.
There you see the shot. Ava Kellis at the plate now.
Another great senior.
Oh, I'm being corrected by the one and only Joe Young that should have been they should have been tagged at that play, so that shouldn't have been an out. So I stand corrected, and that's what happens when Joe's not here, as that ball gets by.
And you called John to help you out, right? Sorry, Joe.
Oh, Joe, we want to wish a happy anniversary to his wife. He and his wife Charlotte.
Great guy, great deal.
Yeah, well, that's debatable. So I will stand corrected.
Wow.
Nice pitch for a strike.
Pitch.
That's going to put the count at 1-2. Ball down in the dirt low. It's going to even it up at 2-2.
This is coming exciting.
Well, still got a ways to go, John, but yeah, absolutely.
From where we started, this is very exciting.
That one to Rawl. The throw across the diamond is going to get the out, and that's going to end the inning, but not before Coon Rapids keeps this one alive. We are going to the top of the 7th, 19-13 in favor of Two Rivers.
Okay, I have a couple good ones for you, Joe. How do football players stay cool? By standing next to the fans. What kind of tea do football players drink? Penalty. Why can't you play football with pigs? Because they hog the ball.
move to the top of the 7th. The Cardinals not going away in this one. They're trailing 19-13. Bunt laid down. Perfect one. Kellis is going to throw to the bag at first. Nice play there. Nice scoop for the out. That's out number 1 here in the top of the 7th. Carger making a nice play to dig that one out. It's going to bring up Bryn Christopherson, the catcher. Pitch down in the dirt, 1-0.
This would be a great finish to this game. Oh, called strike there.
That's going to even it up at 1-1. Nice attempt by Olson, but that's going to get by her for a base hit. And the Warriors, after getting it out, now have a base runner at first here in the top of the 7th with a 6-run lead.
Great play by Olson.
Well, great attempt as she's able to, try to dive for that one, but getting by her. Brings up Danny Shields, shortstop for Two Rivers.
All right, Danny.
That one's going to be a little high. We'll even the count at 1-1.
Swing and a miss there.
Nice pitch there to get her to commit. 1-2. There's a shot to the gap. It's going to fall.
Probably going to score a runner here.
Stretch it into a double, trying to score, but they're going to hold her at third base.
Great outfielding.
Nice hit by Danny Shields. She's able to push that one to the gap. It's going to bring up Kaylee Rawl, who started the game at catcher, moved over to third. Nice stop by Myers. That ball's down in the dirt. Pitch is up. 2-0. Ball fouled back. We're going to even the count at 2. I'm sorry, put the count at 2-1.
2-1.
He's able to drive that to the outfield. Powell's going to be able to get underneath it, but that's going to score a run and advance Shields to third. That's going to put the score 20-13, but second out of the inning for Grace Reitz. Ball's up, 1-0. Ball's inside and high, 2-0.
Cardinals got to get out of this inning and do a little work.
Similar pitch to last, inside and high, 3-0. In there for a strike.
There's a great strike there.
3-1. Reitz looking all along. That was strike at the knees, 3-2.
Well, you need that great pitch here and get back to the dugout and keep doing your work.
A swing and a miss, and that's going to end the inning, but not before they're able to add a run. We're going to go to the bottom of the 7th with the Cardinals trailing by 7, 20-13 in favor of Two Rivers.
There was once a time when local sports coverage wasn't what it is now. A dark age filled with handycams and Polaroids and angry crowds. Then two noble souls stood and proclaimed aloud that they'd give the people high-quality sports no matter how. So sports nights they became. Delivering stats and highlights was their vow. And sports nights they remain. Watch them weekly on CTN Now.
Well, here we are, bottom of the 7th. Our camera operators are the stars here. They're staying in this inclement weather, getting rained on, pushing through, doing a great job. There's go back to the dugout. They're hoping for a big rally here in the bottom half of the 7th.
Well, I'm going to take this over here. Howie, number 99 stepping in.
Who is that? Somebody familiar to you?
That's Bella.
Yeah, I know. It's your daughter.
Bella Fowler.
Yep.
Great kid.
An opportunity for Bella to get to the plate. So it's good that you get to see your daughter come to the plate here in the bottom of the 7th.
And broadcast.
To keep this going.
This is a great day. Wow.
Shot to second. Jones.
Great swing.
Quick out.
But
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 11, Sophie Buck.
Back to Sophia Bach. Well, I'm glad you got to see your daughter at least get an opportunity.
yeah, that's fine. You got all these great seniors, so that's what happens when you have an 8th grader playing on varsity.
Well, no, that's credit to her.
Ooh, Soph here. She's doing great. Her senior year. It's not the greatest weather, but
well, both teams have to experience it.
they're still having fun out there. All the kids got big smiles and
counts 0-1.
Ooh,
high and outside.
Great look there. Way to be controlled.
Pitch is up high. Gonna make it 2-1. Pitch a little bit low. They're gonna put the count at 3-1.
It's great to hear all the Cardinals cheering and even know it's not the best day out there to play ball, but they're having fun and enjoying what they enjoy doing.
Next pitch is foul back, 3-2. Well, if you like softball with a lot of runs scored, a lot of sloppy play, you've certainly seen it here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, first couple innings we thought it'd be a short night.
That pitch is up high in the zone. It's going to put Bach on first with one away.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 29, Kendall Coon.
We got Kendall coming in here.
Karen back to the plate with one away, trying to keep this game going. Pitch for a strike.
Great pitch. That's a good pitch.
Down low in the dirt. Good stop by Christopherson behind the plate.
Great catching position there.
Ball inside. 2-1. There's a drive to the outfield. That's going to go over the head to the fence. Karen's going to end up at second. Bach had to wait a second to make sure that that was not going to be caught. She'll get to third. So we've got runners at second and third. Again, just a nice piece of hitting.
Yep, great hit.
Now batting for the
Over the head of Sattler.
Yeah. We got another senior up here. Senior night.
Hey, folks, with an opportunity to keep this thing going. So far, 33 runs scored in this contest.
That's crazy.
Cardinals hoping to add more to the total. There's a swing and a miss.
Good cut.
It's going to even it at 1 and 1. Swing and a miss. Puts the count at 1 and 2. Ball low into the outside, 2 and 2.
I think the weather is changing this pitching mentality where you get one good pitch.
I think it's all about grip, and that is swing and a miss. And that will be out number 2. So an opportunity for Kelly Powell here to see if she can keep this game going.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 4, Callie Powell.
El Capitan.
No.
Number 2.
Got to stay alive here, right?
Looking to. Ball down in the dirt. Cardinals trying to see if they can keep this inning alive with 2 down, with 2 runners in scoring position. Soft roller. Jones over to first. And they did call, it was a little delayed call, but they did call that out, and that's going to end this long rain-soaked contest. The Two Rivers Warriors are going to come out on top by a score of 20-13. Cardinals out hit the Warriors 9-7, but too many walks, too many hit batters, too many errors, and just got off to a tough start, down 9-0. But That is definitely going to do it for us tonight. To all the people who braved the elements, kudos to you, to our crew in the outfield. Kudos to you, to John. Thank you for the broadcast.
Howie.
To everybody in the truck. Good
Thanks
game.
to you, Howie.
Absolutely.
Appreciate all the boys. Everyone that
Yep.
makes CTN great.
Oh, thanks, John. That'll do it for us here tonight. Final score 20-13 in favor of the Two Rivers Warriors.